Hello everyone, welcome to NIKKE Now, Volume 2. Commanders kneel before Her Royal Highness crown. T-Toy Studio has announced a 1/6 scale figure with an LED light option. Unfortunately, it was Marion's turn to cook dinner, and an incident involving a wooden spoon, 307 loose credits, and a pot of scuttling tarantulas left Her Highness's face, well, let's say unpresentable for the time being. Commanders must wait until July to see a rework of Crown's face. After all, it's a king's duty to her subjects to always look awe-inspiring. As an apology, Her Royal Highness has decreed a 15% reduction in taxes for the time being. This is likely a Korean-only product release, however, it may be available for purchase on other websites. Otaku Toys has announced a 1/7 scale figure of Inherent Squad's Isabel, coming soon. For commanders who buy, Isabel will surely engulf them in a passionate inferno of love. For those who pass, beware, for they shall face the severest of punishments inflicted by the Yandere Nikke herself. Which path will you choose, Commander? This is likely a Japan-only product release. However, it may be available for purchase on other websites. Due to overwhelming popularity, Union Arena will be releasing a second edition of Goddess of Victory NIKKE booster packs. The limited edition AP Red Hood card will not be obtainable. As for the voice actor signed cards, it is unclear if those will also be excluded. Very little information is available at the moment, including a release date. In the meantime, commanders can check out the 2 openings I did on the channel to hold them over until the second batch releases. This is likely a Japan-only product release. However, it may be available for purchase on other websites. Alice, Scarlet, Helm, Modernia, and Viper have once again meticulously preened themselves to welcome commanders to the NIKKE Exhibition in Osaka, which started last week. Inside, commanders will not only see life-size dioramas of some of their favorite Nikkes engaged in fierce combat, but also painstakingly detailed storyboards of vistas, Nikke weaponry, and raptures. Afterwards, commanders can test their combat training in a shootout gallery, with various prizes to be won. A separate optional ticket is needed to play the game. Finally, thanks to Rappy's impeccable field reports to the central government, commanders can splurge a few well-saved credits on a variety of merchandise, including acrylic stands, tapestries, keychains, towels, and much, much more. For further information, commanders are advised to check out my Tokyo Exhibition field reports in the description below to see a sample of what can be bought. The exhibition lasts until July 8th. The roses have been thrown, the curtains drawn closed, and the actors taken their final bow as NIKKE the Stage concluded their final performance this week. However, fear not, commanders. For those who were busy in the quest to reclaim the surface, online streaming tickets can be purchased from now until July 7th. Commanders can watch the story of NIKKE unfold on the big stage as many times as they'd like from June 24th to July 7th. With 5 camera angles to freely switch between on a whim, commanders will get a different viewing experience each time they watch. Due to broadcasting rights and/or other restrictions, commanders residing outside of Japan may or may not be able to watch. To commemorate the event, Movic has announced a card set for NIKKE the Stage with a total of 39 cards to collect. each one of a scene photographed during the show. Commanders can also purchase 13 different bromides of the play's actors, which can be bought individually or as a set. At this time, the product images are still being produced. For interested commanders, pre-order is now available and lasts until June 30th. This is likely a Japan-only product release. However, it may be available for purchase on other websites. With the rules of engagement now established for the board game NIKKE Duel Encounter, made by Waku Waku Movic, commanders should brush up on their strategy skills and preparation for the full release later this year. The released 3v3 NIKKE Battle rule set covers everything needed to know on how to play its PvP arena-like style game mode, with the 2v2 NIKKE Battle rule set to be announced at a later date. For those looking for more of a challenge, a brief introduction to optional hard mode rules was provided. Perhaps the commander's ambition lies not in frivolous rivalry, but reclaiming the surface for the glory of humanity. For those seeking a cooperative experience, a mission mode focusing on defeating bosses and completing mission objectives was also briefly mentioned. Since many commanders may no longer recall much of their foreign language classes back in basic training, I have commissioned a full English translation of the cards and rules, which I will allow anyone to access for free sometime after the full release this August. Commanders, please consider subscribing to stay informed as the situation develops. Like before, this is likely a Japan-only product release. However, it may be available for purchase on other websites. Part 2 of the fan meeting event in Tokyo starts next week, with the voice actors of Red Hood and Nev, Leader, Noir, and D all in attendance. VIP ticket holders not only get front row seats, but also an exclusive tapestry and towel. Commanders who are unable to attend can buy a streaming ticket from now until June 29th. The recording of the show will be available to watch from June 22nd to June 29th. Due to broadcasting rights and/or other restrictions, commanders residing outside of Japan may or may not be able to watch. To remember the event, commanders can purchase the Nikkes of Counter Squad drawn in a unique and totally adorable chibi style overlaid on a variety of goods, including paintings, keychains, an acrylic stand, and even a card set with 8 different Nikkes to collect. Some fan-favorite pilgrims also make an appearance. Pre-orders will begin on June 22nd. This is likely a Japan-only product release. However, it may be available for purchase on other websites. A lot happened these past few weeks. Commanders, what news were you most interested in? Let me know in the comments and subscribe for more NIKKE merch news and showcases. Thanks for watching. This is CK Oshi signing off.